What's happening, family? This is your host, Jeff, with Jeff Talks, YouTube channel. Today is day 14 of 14 videos in 14 days. Actually, technically, I did skip one day, but the following day, did a podcast with 3 different topics. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So, now we're here. Day 14. And I'm tired. Just had a long day at work. And it's getting hot. It is getting warm, man. Summer is here. It's hot. So, anyways, today I'll be completely honest, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to talk about. I guess, how about being sick and tired of being sick and tired? Let's talk about that, since for some reason I like saying tired a lot. For me, in my early recovery, I got to that point to actually want to be sober from being tired of always being sick and tired. Always being, hungover, not being able to be a good son, be a good brother, forget a relationship, wasn't a good employee, wasn't a good coworker, and I got to that point where I was just tired of always being sick and tired and not being able to be the man that the universe wanted me to be. So, I guess it was kind of like that aha moment, and grateful for that moment. But fast forward to now, being sick and tired is a little bit different. Sometimes it's a physical tired, right? Like, that's the most obvious. Sometimes I'm literally physically tired, like right now. But then it's kind of funny how, I start recording myself, and it's almost immediately I have this spark of energy, because I want to give the best energy for you. It kind of trips me out. The past couple of times that I've recorded this, I've actually noticed that. So, physical exhaustion, being tired physically, is an obvious one. And nowadays, I rest. I forget who says it. Somebody very smart and much, more spiritual than myself. But if you're tired, sleep. If you're hungry, then eat. And it's kind of like this very, very almost stupidly obvious answer to, because how many times have you hear people say, I'm tired. Oh man, how was your week? Oh dude, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Hey, how was your day? Oh, I'm tired. Holy crap, dude. Then sleep. And I understand that it's not that simple, right? We have responsibilities, we have obligations. I get it. But the whole reason why I'm really driven to have a podcast, to have these videos and to share them with you guys and gals, is because we need to make time for ourselves. And I once heard the description of selfishness described as, we have this negative connotation with selfishness, right? It's man, that guy's so full of himself. Oh, that girl's, just whatever. She's all about her, he's all about him. selfishness can also be described as just putting myself, building myself, like growing in myself, learning for myself. And for me, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So when I'm physically tired, I really try to rest. Maybe I don't work out. Maybe I don't even do yoga. Maybe I just chill. Maybe I don't even meditate. Maybe I come home right now and I'm going to do a little something, but if I was really tired, there's absolutely nothing wrong with coming home, taking a shower, eating some food, and just relaxing. There's nothing wrong with that. And for me, it was really hard in the beginning, and still now, but it was really hard to not grade my self-worth off of the production, or like the production of things that like I accomplish, like a checklist of things that I did throughout the day. Or I worked today and then I came home and then I worked out really hard and then I did this and I did this and blah, blah, blah. And it's like I had this little like checklist. So then like before I went to bed, I'd be like, wow, I got a lot done today. But it could potentially just be burning the candle even further down. So then I'm just depleting my energy even more. So it's a little physical, right? Physical tiredness. So emotional, like exhaustion, if you will, just because it says weird when I say emotional tiredness or being tired emotionally. How's that? For me, I get really irritable. Or if I'm hungry, like that feeling when you're hungry and like everyone and everything just kind of bugs you. And then after you eat, you have like 2 bites and you're just like, oh, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it. I've done that so many times. So for me, I can get like that emotionally sometimes. And sometimes it's just because I'm hangry, or it's because I need a good night's sleep. But sometimes it's something that has been bothering me, that I've been holding on to because I'm scared to say the truth in love. Tell the truth in love. Something my mother always taught me. Tell the truth, but in love. Be kind. But also, Brene Brown says that clear is nice. So if we are not clear with ourselves and honest with ourselves, if we can be that for ourselves, it's much easier to be that with others. So instead of, like, for example, hey Jeff, did that upset you when I said that to you? And if I lie and say that, let's say it really did upset me. If I lie and say no, it's fine. It's all good. No worries, bro. Then that's not being clear. And not being clear isn't being nice. Or I could say, you know what? Yeah, like they kind of irked me the wrong way. I don't know if it was what you were trying to say or in your delivery or just the way I received it. But this is kind of how it made me feel. And working in construction, it's kind of weird talking about your feelings. But again, clear is nice. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to be like, oh, dude, I didn't even mean it like that. I actually had something else that I was thinking about, and, I'm sorry, but that's not how I meant it at all. So for me, it's usually an aha moment. It's like, wow, I'm being really just wrapped up in my own ego, in my own head. So emotional, being tired emotionally for me usually comes off as irritability. And then what's the next? Spirituality. Being spiritually tired. For me, it would also, I would be also really irritable. But for me, if I could just be, simple with this, because I am in recovery, I kind of start thinking about, not like I'm going to drink, but the little, tricky, manipulative, like alcoholic side kind of starts taking over. And maybe it's not specifically with alcohol. Maybe it's about, with something else that, like, oh, a little bit of this wouldn't hurt. Like for example, with, like, I'm trying to eat plant-based, right? I'm trying to eat really healthy. But if I, like, am not, how should I put this? If I'm not spiritually fit, then I'm going to start allowing things that aren't nutritional. I'm going to start eating foods that are not nutritious. Nutritionist, Jesus. We're going to work on that one, okay? But I want to eat foods that my body needs, that are essential, and absorb the good nutrients. I got it. Nailed it. So, for me, spirituality, like if I'm watching something that is, oh my God, the news right now, guys, there is a crap load of negative news out there. And even if I tell myself, I'm not going to, like, let this affect my soul and my energy and my spirit and whatnot, it does. It's unconsciously happening, whether we like it to or not. So, I hope that's a really good example. And I think it is. Basically like garbage in, garbage out type stuff. So, with that being said, I love you all. I'm going to put a link to the bottom to my podcast, on the bottom to my podcast. And I would highly suggest checking it out. If you guys like these topics, I got more stuff. So, I love you, family. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And I'm actually off work tomorrow. Super stoked. All right. Love you. Bye.